I'd like to introduce myself to you. My name is Dante Ruscialelli, and I've been a stand-up comedian since 1986. I had a sitcom on BET, and I was on NBC's Last Comic Standing. I now own Golden Artists Entertainment. I also own a charity called Help a Friend, and I own Civil Rights Security. I ran for mayor in 2001, and I'm very political. Even Barack Obama follows me on social media. And I'm a civil rights activist. On June 3rd, 2020, the police pulled over a family of 4 black people right in front of my house, and my life changed forever.
You do not have to speak to the officers.
Do not say a word.
Made us do this and they're gone now. So here we are.
The helicopter, he said, made them do it, and now they're gone. I wonder what happened. 4 black men were driving in Hollywood. Helicopter said to follow you.
You had reason. Why are you still here?
Right, let them go.
Let
You
them
already
go.
said you don't have reason. They're not arrested. How old are you, sir? 71 years old. June 3rd, 2020. Where's your COVID mask, sir? Where is yours? Where's your COVID? If you gave these guys COVID, I hope you sue. Why'd they pull you over, sir?
Suspected robbery.
Suspected robbery. Did you rob anybody?
Never.
Are you just black?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I am that.
10 minutes after I posted that video, a cop who does stand-up comedy, who I haven't spoken to in 10 years, called me out of the blue, and he says, "Dante, do you still live at that one house, blah, 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 with all the signs?" I point that house out to all my cop friends all the time. And I'm like, okay, this is weird. Then he's like, "Hey, do you mind taking that video down?" He came out and painted my fence where my daughter had written in sidewalk chalk right here, BLM. Not in spray paint. So they painted my fence shabbily, first of all. They took away my signs. Get it. I will put up the ticket number of why they... Last night in Los Angeles was actually one of my worst interactions with the police. I went and saw a stop, so I pulled over. They were done with the stop. The police pulled up into a gas station behind me. I got in my car and pulled away. They followed me with their lights off for a good 10 minutes, and finally I pulled over and filmed them as they drove by. Watch as they wave to me as they drive by. Later in the night, they decided to follow me again when they saw me and made a U-turn and followed me for another 10 minutes. You can see them in my rearview mirror. And then finally I saw them at pulled over on the side of the road. I should get out and just ask them what they want. I was clearly wearing this hat that says civil rights activist, and I'll show you what my car looks like. The very next day, I filed a police report with Sergeant White. That was in November. It's now the end of January, and I have not heard anything. You can see clearly that I am a civil rights activist. I've been here all day.
Absolutely.
And so I just parked there, and they decided to follow me.
Are you saying they can't park?
No, they are searching my car. You didn't see the spotlight they just put on it? That's the second time they've done it to me.
They broke into your car? You said they searched your car, they broke into your car.
Did I say that? No, I didn't say that. I said they're searching it right now with a searchlight. I said a searchlight.
There's no searchlight on. That's the front
They
headlight.
just had a searchlight on. It's off now.
That's the front headlight.
Okay, you don't even care. What's your name, sir?
Sergeant Meneses.
Okay.
Are they intimidating your car? Or
They're intimidating me. They want me to leave. So that's why they're doing
They
it.
haven't
Give me
asked
one
you.
other reason.
But no one has
They're not
asked-
going to find anything.
No one has asked you to leave.
I ran to my car, but the police officers laughed and sped off. So why do you think that they ran my plates twice and their supervisor acted like that? They either wanted to see if I had a warrant or anything else, which I don't. But more importantly, they now have my name and home address. Sir, would you like to give this another shot before I put a video out? Could I get some help from you? I'd like to file a report against those officers, please.
There's no report to be taken for them parking their car behind you.
It's January of 2021, and the police are still sending out too many cars for one thing. This was a reported stolen car. It was actually a rental car that wasn't turned in time. But look at how many police are not wearing masks still. There were 12 police cars and a helicopter when I pulled up, and other police cars leaving. This was for this blonde man's bike that was stolen by the black man who is in cuffs. About 15 cop cars for one stolen bike. I think we are wasting money here. Next time they should just show up with one car and give him the $100 for his bike instead of wasting $20,000. LAPD pulled this man over because someone said they thought he might have a gun.
Is it cut you loose? Your shoes not bad. I'll give it back to you. Any questions?
I'm just so glad you didn't fucking shoot.
Why would I do that?
If he's free, can we get those cuffs off him, guys? Can we get the cuffs off him if he's free?
Can you like mind your own business and let us actually work?
You just said he's free.
Okay, but
In
he's
a
talking
minute.
to him.
So
Literally, he's
stop.
just not talking to you. So you can't say that and then uncuff him at the same time, sir. So let them.
They would if he was white. He's out of cuffs. The investigation is over.
Now it is.
He's being let go.
Right now.
Right.
Yeah, this very second.
Okay, great. Here I go. I'm walking over here
Don't
now.
walk up yet.
I can. You just said it was over. You just said it was over. Did you
I
not?
never said it was over.
No more problems.
Sir, he doesn't want you here. He does not want you next to his car. Just leave.
You didn't. He didn't say that. You did. Kept him in handcuffs too long.
Were we nice to you, sir?
It's not. No, it's not okay. Because I said let him out of handcuffs, and you yelled at me.
Police in Hollywood have a nightly trick that they do. They see anyone who is parked in a red zone or parked illegally, and instead of giving them a ticket, they pull them out of their car, put them in handcuffs, and illegally search the vehicles. I see it every single night. Every night. Look, this man's not wearing a mask. He sees me and puts it on. The police don't want me filming them because they know what they're doing is wrong. Every night they search vehicles, and every night they let the people go. Here the cop asks why he didn't want to give consent.
I just tripped out. I was like, oh shit.
If you watch right here, the cop's basically explaining to him why you can't sit in a red zone. But this is no reason to pull people out, put them in cuffs, and search their vehicles.
They don't want you recording, all right, man?
Yeah, but I can do whatever I want. So
Okay, but
I'm a civil rights activist, and I'm going to film whatever I want.
Cool, good
Okay.
on you. But I'm also telling you, as a personal respect out of them.
I'm not filming
out of
them.
their
I'm filming
wishes,
you guys.
You're filming their property.
Doesn't
You're
matter. I
filming
can do this.
them.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for
You
trying to
can't.
stop me, but I'm not
Okay.
going to stop filming.
I'm-
Thanks for
I'm
trying.
doing it on behalf of them.
Well, it
Don't
doesn't
tell
matter,
them.
bro.
Don't tell them.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, they don't want you filming.
I
in
don't
general.
care. I don't
Okay?
care. I could care less.
They don't want you filming. They
I'm
just
here to
said it.
film you. I could care
I don't
less what
care
they
if you're
say.
filming me. They don't want you filming.
I'm not filming them. I'm filming you guys,
Okay,
and
I'm
you're
not
asking
telling
me
you.
to stop,
Okay, I'm
which is
not-
illegal.
I'm not telling
I'm
you
a
not
civil
to.
rights activist.
Good
It says
for
it
you,
on my
man.
shirt.
Good for you.
Okay.
You're really cool. But they don't
Wow,
want you
that's
filming,
how the police
okay?
treat civil rights activists? Come on, dude. Well, you can keep trying to make me stop. I don't need to talk to you anymore.
They don't want you filming.
I'm not
That's
filming
the
them.
thing. I don't care if you do. It's them that don't want you
Could care
filming.
less. They don't own my camera either. Gentlemen, could I ask you to put masks on, please?
You can ask, yeah.
Okay, I'm recording.
Okay, that's fine.
There's 4 of you out here, and I was about to pass you, but I don't want to pass because none of you are wearing a mask.
Okay, we're about to leave right now, so.
Okay, well, when you do, I'll walk by, or when you put on masks.
All right, that's it.
I'm waiting. And thanks for calling out my name. It lets me know that you like to intimidate me.
And Sheriff's Department still refuse to wear masks, even though it's a mandate from their own departments and the governor. Hundreds of LAPD officers have COVID-19, and 1 in 4 people in our jails have it. The police have her on the ground and are still not wearing masks. This was the actual day that I got a letter and a phone call from the chief of police's office saying that everyone must wear a mask at all times. If you look here, Sergeant White walks up and starts telling people to put on masks and pointing me out.
Those gentlemen without masks are around the fire department. And touching the guy. Officers, please put on masks.
Hey, Dante, just give us a second.
Just put on masks, please. They don't have to be there. They're not needed. There's 10 guys. Take 2 seconds to put on a mask. We are in the middle of a world pandemic, you guys. You're messing with the fire department. Do you think they like when you come up without a mask on? Because they don't. Can I ask you why when...
my car to traffic, you need to wait. Okay?
All right, wait a time. I wanted to find out why they weren't wearing masks.
Let me start off with you for 1 second, okay? You and I have had multiple reasonable conversations, okay? You cannot expect me to stop in the middle of dealing with a tactical situation and answer your questions. I have proven to you multiple times in the past that I am willing to speak with you, but you have to understand that you cannot interrupt me when I'm trying to help my officer.
I understand.
No, you don't, because that's exactly what you just did.
But here's why. Because you are in charge and they're not wearing masks.
Listen.
You're the police.
Listen.
Please tell them to put on masks. It would have taken 2 seconds. Put on masks. That's it. I saw the whole thing. I've been recording for an hour. They haven't done...
Right. If you would like to share that...
I will.
with Sergeant Jones,
I'm going to share it with everybody and the way that you wouldn't respond. That's it. You're the problem.
Okay.
You are. You're the problem. They were right there and you could have said put on masks and you didn't. You're the boss. You're in trouble. Dante, before I say this, I'm going to start off by saying I love our country and I'm a patriot, but I haven't flown an American flag in 4 years, and I've flown one my whole life. I was born on a military base. I have spent more than half of my life on military bases all over the world performing for the U.S. troops. They say after Bob Hope, I've done it the most. I love America. My father-in-law, who has Alzheimer's, who I take care of, is a Vietnam vet who pulled John Glenn out of the ocean, and my father was a Korean War veteran. There are police in LA that are putting flags on their vehicles, and it's not okay. Trump, the past 4 years, white power people have stolen our flag. I'm sure maybe in a year we'll get it back, but right now it is a white power symbol. It's a symbol of oppression when it's on a police car. It just is, because the police have been beating us forever, but especially during COVID, especially during the BLM movement. Are just a few things that some people who follow my social media are saying and wanted me to deliver to the police. The police force has to change. They have to stop pulling over black people because they're black. That has to be the #1 thing that you guys stop. The second thing that you guys need to do is start putting on masks. Really, you're killing each other and us. There are people dying in jails because of police touching them and getting them sick. Like 1 in 12 LAPD officers have COVID. It's a pandemic. You guys also need to start treating people better. You've seen this video. Do you think that the way the police talk to a civil rights activist is okay? Imagine how they talk to others if that's how they talk to me. All of this stuff has to change. And putting flags on the cars, you either need to put it on all of the cars or take it off the few that have it, because right now it looks like a symbol of white power. It just does. Stop sending 20 cop cars for every single thing that happens. It's a waste of all of our money. That's why we want you guys defunded. We would rather spend that money on teachers if you're going to waste it every day. And lastly, I want to say something to you that I hope you truly listen to, because this is the real problem that people have with the police. I am a 50-year-old white man who owns lots of businesses. I should be the most protected by the law because I have privilege, right? But here's the thing. 2 cop cars pulled me over, and 4 cops get out, and one of them starts to beat me. I don't trust the other 3 to either stop him or not to lie about it. That's the problem. We don't trust the police anymore. Isn't that sad that we don't trust the police?